I think today I'm going to talk about people and like specifically, I'm not even sure yet, but as I talk, I'll figure it out. That's how I've normally been doing it. But what I kind of notice from people is like, and I think a lot of people have heard this saying, like, most people won't remember the individual action or conversation that you have, but the feeling after they've interacted with you, right? And I think I think that's really important. If you're like networking, doing things right, like you want to come off as very approachable and like very whatever. That's what I've been taught in my life. And I feel like a lot of I'm gonna say like I, what's a good way of putting it? Like I feel like a lot of people struggle with the concept of looking approachable and like when it comes to networking, but I don't know, man. I don't know. But one big thing I really wanted to talk about today, and I have my glasses on, so I can't see anything when I talk, but um, I think it's really, really like, I think I wish like a lot of people in my life heard this, but like when you when you find out a really dark part of a person, no one in particular, but if you find like people are act a certain way, like when they're really really mad or really really angry, or they're just so sadistic and crazy and stuff, that's just like that's who they are. um and I think a lot of people struggle to think that, like they're like, oh, I can look past that, but that is who that person is. And you know, you can tell a lot from a person when they're just very emotional, very upset, like because you can see what type of person they are. Like some people are really, really just really sad. Some could be happy, some could be happy. Then some are just really, really angry, and it's really crazy that you can tell that. Like, um, I know that I'm not like the minus side of this equation. Like, of course, like I think everyone has like they've had moments where they're just so what's the word? Like they're just they get very emotional and they're just and it can go one of two ways, right? Or one of however many ways. I'm not really sure. But I think it's just really important to look back, like, because you could, like, let's say if it's a person you really love, like, of course it's gonna be hard to look, like, to accept that. But I feel like that's something you really should accept. Like, everyone has a really, really deep and dark part of themselves, and when someone shows it to you and you don't like it, you really should run. Um, some people's evil is livable. Some people's are not. And lying to yourself and acting like, oh well, they said they won't have that won't happen again, or this won't ever happen again, is to me it's just you're lying to yourself. Um, and I don't know. I feel like everyone should be kind of aware to that because that's really scary. like, um, I'm probably saying like a lot, but mm, I don't know. I don't know really why I brought this subject up, but this isn't really about anyone in particular. Like, I saw a TikTok kind of describing this, and I was like, hey, I think that too. So I want to share what I know. But it's just that I don't know. There's always you can't have good without having bad, right? You can't. What's the thing like? If you haven't experienced like the worst, you can appreciate the best, right? Like let's say that like that you're in your life, right? Nothing's bad, like nothing bad or anything has ever happened to you, and you just keep receiving, receiving, receiving. It's kind of hard to feel grateful because you don't know what it's like to be without something, right? Like you don't have a concept of not having that object, right? Or whatever, status, wealth, whatever. Um, that's kind of really thought provoking. Um, I don't know. I'm not saying like you have to intentionally like put yourself out there on the line so you can appreciate, what it is to not have something. But it's just that I feel like a big appreciate, like the big part of the word appreciation is like or not the word, but like the action is just knowing what it's like to go without it and understanding that you're, I don't want to say blessed, but in a sense, like you're so blessed to have that, right? I think that's a nice concept. Maybe, maybe not. I don't even know if this sounds nice on recording. I really can't see anything, so I can't like position myself. I don't know. I think I don't know. I read a book on this a little bit too. Everyone has a crazy part of them. You gotta match their energy, match their freak. Some people can't do that. Some people don't want to do that, and that's totally understandable. But it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's really important to always take a step back. Like let's say that when you're thinking about something, it's always important to take a step back and view from every angle besides just your own. I don't know. I don't know if that's really possible for a lot of people, because I remember I was watching this video of like, it was like levels of self-awareness and stuff, and I'm not all the way self-aware, and I will never claim to be that, but I know that there's some people that just can't not, you know, picture themselves outside of their own lives, or even picture people in a different country, or like appreciate other cultures, because it's like a mental block, and that's fair. That's like totally fair. I'm never gonna knock someone for that, because I don't know, I'm not really the smartest person either. I don't know, I really want my mic. I really think that I'd be a little bit more what's the word, dude, I'm forgetting all these words. This is to show you how slow I am. But I feel like I'd be a lot more productive, and my quality can increase. I don't really edit that much, and I really need to start doing that a little bit more. Like, I need to start like, doing that. But I've just been like coasting, like, cause as of right now, like, I think the most views I have on a video is 7 views, and that's completely fine. I'm not expecting to have like millions or thousands or hundreds. Cause I'm posting this for fun. I'm doing this for fun. But it's just that, I'm just lazy. That's what it is. And I don't know. Maybe I can change that. Maybe I can't. I don't know. But the main point of this is just that someone shows you their true colors. Someone has a crazy outburst. That is them. You can't. Don't think past that. Don't act like, oh, that didn't happen, because yes, it did. That is that person, right? So I don't know. I'm gonna rewatch this video. Thank you to the people who watched. Have a good day or night. I'm filming this kind of late. The sun's still out, or not? The sun's setting. It's been setted. Yeah. Bye-bye.